In 2010, Alinea ranked number 7 on the San Pellegrino list of the world's 50 best restaurants. As Grant ACHATZ gave us a tour of his still unopened lounge, the Aviary, last week, this week's Pellegrino announcement was on his mind.
If you look at the room and the banquettes and the way they form these little, essentially rooms. So this one has the least amount of seating. So if you wanted to cozy up with somebody on the banquette and sit side by side and feel a little bit more private, you could. And as we work our way this way, you see that the rooms get bigger and the banquettes become more public in that you're going to have a larger party size sitting in here. And the biggest room back here is like the see and be seen place because there's going to be the most people back here. This banquette is huge and can accommodate a lot of people. The other thing with the space now is we're not open yet, so it's incomplete. After we had it all set up, myself and Nick and Tom Stringer kind of realized that we wanted to add splashes of color to the room. So we're not quite there yet, but we're close. We're probably going to open when I get back from London. So, in fact, we said if we do really well on the list, we're going to do a grand opening and just invite people and bring them in for free, and that'll be our opening night. As if we do really well on the list. This area here we're calling the gallery, and the drinks that you'll be able to get here are conceptually very different than you get in the seated area.
There's so many times you go to a standing room or the waiting room of an area, and it's always a lesser experience. It's not to par with the actual main event. So we're trying to separate that mentality and make it, they're two different concepts, two different styles of consuming cocktails. This is one of the stations. They're all replicated 5 times. Right here is a recessed well for shaker tins. So there's no 3-base sink below. There's no make a cocktail and wash your shaker tin. So it's make a cocktail, put your dirty tins back, grab a new set next time you need to make a drink. A recessed well for all your bottles. So everything is below the countertop. You don't have to reach over anything. Everything is in front of you. So the top drawer is refrigerated. It's for your backup garnishes, your microgreens, your produce. Bottom drawer is your freezer. The idea is it's just like the chef de partie of the meat station. The kitchen doesn't have to run all the way down there to grab the ribeye, then come back and cook it. Everything is right here. So the cooks who are making the drinks don't have to run down to the end of the bar and grab the 1 bottle of Amaro Nino that the bar's got, and then come back, make the drink, then go all the way back and put it away.
Why don't we have Andrew tell him about the food?
Chef's been talking about wanting to bring Alinea's food to more people, so this is obviously a way that he can do that. So it'll be a smaller menu. 10 one-bites, we call them. We have anything from beef dishes to seafood dishes to a couple of dessert dishes. You'll find a lot of the things like the encapsulated things, things that explode. A lot of just basically what we like to do at Alinea and provide those intense flavors for, except we're expanding it to the masses. We're bringing it to 100 people a night.
So I leave tomorrow to fly there. I mean, it's very exciting, but the cool part about it is that all the best chefs in the world go to London, and it's rare that you get that kind of gathering of culinary talent in one place at one time. Like you have the Beard Awards, but it's all US chefs. But people are flying in from Japan and here, so it's cool.